Hey everyone, just back to you there on the FBB 3135 combination baler wrapper. This is the most common type of baler that we actually sell in our area, and the customer has kindly allowed me to video it. We have no balers back yet for servicing for this season, and our new ones won't be arriving the earliest before Christmas, so I said I'd just run out and do a small video on this very quickly. Some of the points about this baler is there's an ordinary pick-up pitch on the front, so you don't need a drawbar. Film on film is used on this baler, which is on lots of Irish balers that we bring in. It basically is the making of the Kuhn Baler. That's a video in itself. There's a lot of information there, so I'll post that one separately. Nice thing about the film on this quickly is you can have the roll of net loaded and you can have the plastic loaded at the same time, and you can switch over from the cab internally. Also down here you have an integrated rotor. So there's no flights actually bringing the grass into the middle of the chamber, into the bale chamber. It's just a full integrated rotor, and it's very, very quick at taking the grass in. Once the grass comes to the top of the tines, it's sucked into the chamber. Because there's an integrated rotor on it, there's actually a rotor disengagement here on the side, which uses a big dog clutch. So what you can do is, when you're baling, if the bale is getting full, it's probably the most time it's going to block. So if it does block, you can disengage the rotor here, which will stop the tines and the rotor and leave the rest of the baler running, so you can eject your bale. It's also fitted with a drop floor, and this baler has 23 knives. You can buy them in 14 and 23. 23 being a small bit more common. You have knife selection of 7, 11, 12 and 23, which can be put up and down from the cab, and your selection can be changed from the outside here. Another reason why we would use a rotor disengagement is because of the hydraulic rams that are used on the baler. There's actually a check valve in them hydraulic rams, so similar to the old locking system that the welder had. It was mechanical. This is actually hydraulic, so in that regard you can make minus 0 or plus size bale. You can make them actually a bit bigger, and because the door won't give as you're filling the bale, it could actually stall the tractor. So that's why the rotor disengagement is very important. By having that system in place, it actually makes a very, very dense bale, and that's why people are very happy with it in that respect. On this side of it, you have your pre-stretched tensioner for your plastic and net up there, and most of the machines brought into Ireland will be using a Becamax greasing system, and we like the pot. We like the idea that it's a small bit of money extra, but what it'll do is it'll do about, I don't know exactly, 1,800 to maybe 2,500 bales per pot, and it makes maintaining the baler very easy. Just going back on the back, you have a tandem axle underneath it, which makes it very good to travel on the ground and very nice on the road. Plenty of storage either side. Be able to carry 18 rolls of wrap, I think, in total on it. The wheels don't have to be removed for road transport on the reel on the front. And on the back of the baler, we have the 3D wrapping system. Now again, that's another video in itself. There's going to be a lot of information on it, so I'll put it up along with the front film on film one. This baler is actually fitted with a tele-wrap system, which all Kuhn balers are. They can actually wrap in 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8 layers, as just to opposed to 4, 6 and 8. I'll go through that in a bit. We put lights on it, multiple cameras as standard. You can pipe them into your baler, or your monitor inside. And we'll just go into the drive side. The drive side of the baler is actually on the opposite side to most manufacturers. They use a spline shaft that's here in the centre, so the gear is splined in on top of it and just bolted in on the outside. It makes it a bit stronger and makes it a bit for longer running life. All of the chains fitted on them balers are the same. They're 20 BH, so they're a fair heavy duty chain. And just briefly on the rollers, I'll just go back to the far side, I think you can see it here. Is on the rollers there, they're laser welded rollers, so they come in a flat sheet of steel, they don't come as round. They're folded into a round position and they're laser welded, so it makes them very, very strong. Also on the side of the roller there is a flight welded there, so every time this goes around in a circle, it's actually pushing the dirt and waste material away from the bearing, which is a very good trick. That's the baler. I'll put up another video on the film on the front and the 3D on the back, because there's quite a lot of information in it. And if you want any more information on new balers, just give us a buzz in Dolan Industries Limited. Thanks very much. And any more requests on any other Kuhn pieces of machinery, I can do a quick video on as well. We're just touching on the main points. Thank you. Talk to you later.